Oh, girl. I did not even realize how close I was to not doing this. Girl, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'm waiting to see if I hear myself so I know the sound is good. Um, I don't hear myself, so maybe I need to check something. There I go. There I go. Perfect. All right, y'all. You guys, I can't even believe how close I was to not doing this. That's crazy. But luckily, I am here and I'm doing it, y'all. I am so tired, y'all. I had an overnight shift last night. And the last time that I went live, I think Friday, I was supposed to do my laundry that day, but I ended up not doing it. So today, when I got off, I didn't even come straight home. I went to the laundromat, went to the store. I did everything I needed to do because I knew I was going to want to come live. And I look up and I see what the time is, and I'm getting super sleepy. So I'm like, oh, nah, girl, we got to stop everything right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this timer on 55 minutes because we have 2 hours for this live. And there are two topics that I really want to get into. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to do 59 minutes. Okay, because there are two topics that I want to get into. So I'm going to spend an hour on each of them, okay? Because I feel very passionate about them and I'm kind of hot. So I'm going to need to adjust that, y'all. But let me get us rolling first. I'm on faith that y'all are going to go ahead and like the video, okay? Because we don't have time to do the 25 likes to start the video. We don't have time for that. All right. And I do have to say something to the family after we do these two topics and the hour is over with. I do have something that I want to say to the family. I think I will know for sure when I will know for sure when it's time. But let me go ahead and share the screen really quick. I'll just start it right here. All right, so listen, since the last time that we were live, a couple things happened, right? Since the last time that we were live, we see that Blueface has did something. And I want to make this very clear. I told y'all the other day, and I'm not saying that Blueface has anything to do with this. This is not what I'm saying. But I told y'all the other day that I wanted to make sure that we finished our video that we started on Mind of a Maniac. Because remember, I never really reacted to my video so that I could explain to y'all why Quill was up here and I could explain to y'all everything that came out of that video. I need to do that and I'm gonna do it. But right after I did that, then the church lady had came out. Then now Blueface got a video with Skinbone. I am very disappointed in Skinbone. That's what the first topic gonna be about. We're gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in too. But I'm not gonna react to the whole video because it's gonna piss me off. So remember I told y'all that I was gonna start watching some content before I reviewed it on here to save us some time. And I said I had to sit through that whole hour. I was so man, I was what is going on with Skinbone? One of my favorite interviews that I clocked Chrisean on is the interview with Skinbone because in that live, he saw how thrown off she was. So I just don't understand why the energy was the way it was with Skinbone. I'm very disappointed in Skinbone. I'm not gonna. I'll have to get 500 likes on this video in order for me to react to that full video with Skinbone and Blueface. It would have to be something crazy like that. If I get 500 likes on this video, then I'll react to it ASAP. As soon as it hit the 500 like mark, I'm going live. I'll take off that day. But guess what? That I will see about it. We'll see about that because I'm not reacting to that today. I'll have to get 500 likes to sit through that again. That's crazy. I am very disappointed in Skinbone, y'all. I don't know if about y'all, and I don't know, and I want y'all to tell me when I tell y'all my takes on everything today. I want y'all to tell me if y'all hearing that other places too, because I don't have time to watch the content and watch all the reactors react to it too. So I really don't know what's really going on in the streets when it comes to certain things. But I do want y'all to tell me on some of my takes if y'all heard it somewhere else. Because I want to know, am I the only one that's thinking like this or that's seeing this? Okay, I got the timestamp, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this timestamp real quick so that we don't have to sit through the whole thing. But man, oh man, I am disappointed in that man. I really am. I really am. Let's go ahead and get this on out the way. Y'all, I'm so sleepy it don't make no sense, y'all. Hopefully, hopefully my reaction video wake me up. Alright, so here's the video with Skinbone.
What's going on?
I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now, when y'all go and watch it, if you watched it, put a one in the chat. But I'm telling y'all right now, hey baby. Hey sis. That's funny you said lovely Lex because I was watching Lovely T this morning talk about Corey Holcomb on my while I was doing my laundry. She did a video about Corey Holcomb that I looked at, and then another video came on about what's her name? Claudia Jordan friend that was sleeping with Jay-Z that is no longer with us. I forgot her name, but I ended up watching that while I was doing my laundry too. But the important things that I was watching pertaining to us, I only brought that up because you said Lovely Lex, and she calls your button Lovely Joe. But what's up, Pete? This entertainment. What's up? Listen, I got it. I'm gonna do my best to stay in on the topic today, and I'm gonna be in and out of the comments because I really want to get all of this out. But we are going to react to this, not the full thing. If I get 500 likes, okay, I'll react to it. But if I don't get 500 likes, I'm good because this was horrible to sit through. I think this is the worst interview I ever seen him do. There was an interview that I heard in my headphones. You know how your algorithm will put stuff on while you're doing something? It was a day I was at work. I had my headphones on, and a video came on with Skinbone interviewing a young guy that he like trans girls, and I think he had got outed or something like that. But he liked girls, but he liked trans girls. He said he was talking about like all these things, man. That was a good interview. He asked him real questions. He went deep. That's that's a better interview than what he did with Blueface. The interview you did with the dude who was coming out of the closet. You went in depth with him. You asked him serious questions. So I know you're capable. That is what bothers me. It's because I know you're capable. You gave that man a better interview than this. What is this? Blueface, don't never let this man in your house again. Don't ever let him in your house again. And that's another thing. Y'all, my prayer warriors, keep praying for me. But we gonna be praying for Blueface too. Because y'all playing games out there. Y'all playing games out there. Y'all playing games. You are a man. Why did it seem like you wanted to make Blueface seem like some type of abuser or something? He even said when Blueface was like, "Yeah, I like young girls," he was like, "Yeah, why? So you can control them." What the hell? Get out of my house. That's what I would have told him. Y'all, if I get 500 likes on this video, that's the only way I will react to the full video because y'all don't even know. I was in here like, oh no. Like, are you kidding me? This was literally a joke. Blueface need to do an interview with somebody that takes him serious. Become his family. We got to get Blueface attention, y'all, so that he can do an interview over here with us people who gonna really listen to him and take him seriously. I don't appreciate this game that he's trying to play. And people want to talk about Blueface. Blueface is trying his best to keep things serious. Listen to this, man. Let me go to the doggone. I already got the timestamp. Holy Ghost girl, if you see this, if you in here, I might need timestamps on some other videos though, sis. Be ready. But this video and another video, I already got the timestamp on, girl, but I ain't got it on everything, girl. So if you see this, girl, I might need you. But you ain't gotta get in the chat if you don't want to. You can hit me in the back if you present. I'll call you or something. Let me go ahead and go to it. This is the only one I think I got, and it's because I was so mad. And I said, let me write a timestamp down so I don't have to go through all of this. Because that right there, I was disgusted. I was truly like, wow, this man here. Listen to this. I just couldn't.
Okay, can you break down this? If you say that that's better, I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this Shih Tzu. Bitch, you gonna hit who? Can you break down what you meant by that? If these the best bars you got.
And now that's another thing. I did not know that people did. I ain't supposed to be reacting to this part, but I'm gonna let it slide because obviously I put it in there. Let me see. Skinbone tries to make Blueface seem like an SA villain. That must have been one of them that made me so mad. You see what the note I wrote? He tried to make Blueface seem like an SA villain, not victim, villain. And I must have got so mad that I wrote that down because I was only supposed to have the timestamp for the one thing about the baby. But let me go ahead and let this play because I wrote it down for a reason. I wrote it down for a reason. That's why I'm glad I'm writing stuff down because see, I forgot that I even wanted to talk about that. But it made me mad enough to write it down. So we gonna rock with this one, and then we're gonna get to that other one. Why are you trying to make it seem like he's some kind of abuser or something? I don't like this narrative. I do not like this narrative, and I don't care what nobody say. When I first was defending Blueface, people was trying to make little being cute in the chat, trying to make it seem like I like Blueface. Everybody don't have to be attracted to somebody because they defend them. And that's something that people with a lower IQ did to me, even with Jaguar Wright. They tried to say I was attracted to her because I agree with her on certain things, and that was the furthest thing from the truth. I just look at things for what they are, and I make my own decisions. I don't do group thoughts and group think. I know that a person is saying certain things and they might be saying certain things for different reasons. And if you watch somebody, you can kind of see, maybe not all of their personality, but you can see a little bit of who they are. And plus, my discernment is different from other people. And my sister even told me that too. So that's confirmation. I do believe that. You tried to make this man. Let me be quiet. The clock is ticking.
Okay. Over, she telling me I'm the next big thing. Bitch, shut the suck this big thing. That bar is way better than that bar.
Why are you even saying it like that? What kind of questions are these? Everything that has been going on in his life, and this is what you want to ask?
First of all, it sounds like it can be in the same song to me. Who dog you? But the part before that you're missing is I just want a bitch that I could chase around the house. Okay. Finn still say it. I'm gonna get you. Okay. I mean, I'm chasing, baby. But I got.
Now let me stop you right there. Now I know that we got women that's real grown up in here, okay? We got real grown women up in here, 30, 40, 50 plus, okay? We got real grown queens up in here. But at one point, we were young. And then we got some of the young ones up in here that's wise, that see what's going on, and that's young too. And then every now and then a Chrisean or a rock chart might try to pop in every now and then, but we trying to teach them and reach them. You hear me? But we were all young at some point. So I don't know about y'all, but I most definitely ran around the house before. I most definitely did. I most definitely, I can picture the whole thing. I most definitely did that before. So what is the problem? Why does that have to be made to seem like something that is not? I don't participate in fornication anymore, but I did that before with somebody that I was close enough to have a baby with. I did that. Why are we acting like that doesn't happen? He's trying to make it seem like he was chasing somebody around the house and beating them up. Like, wow. And you are a man trying to make these, you trying to frame him in a certain way that I just don't understand. But you gave that guy, that other guy that you interviewed that I just so happened to see, you gave that other guy so much respect when he was coming out talking about how he liked trans women and how he want both and how his girlfriend called him and his pages, you was telling him he need to keep his pages, he need one page and not a bunch of them. You was trying to help him get on the right track so he could blow up because he was a blood, but he liked trans people, and you had him on your platform. And much respect to that brother because he told his story, he told his truth, but you asked him real questions, you respected him, and I just don't understand. That's why it's gonna take 500 likes on this video for me to react to this whole video because I don't have time. It'll piss me all the way off. Because you a man. Why are you trying to make it seem like, come on, bro, that's not player, bro. That is not player at all. And not only that, you ain't covering up for him. You just being real. If you were to treat him like a normal interviewee, you wouldn't have been hiding anything. He didn't mean anything bad by it. It ain't like he one of them people like a Chris Brown video talking about, oh yeah, I'm a stalker and I'm a stalker till nobody wants. He ain't saying none of that. That's a song, first of all. Second of all, he was looking for words that rhyme. Third of all, he wasn't talking about nothing bad. He was talking about foreplay. Let's keep it 1,000 watts. I most definitely did that before with somebody that I was in love with enough to bear their child. So what are you talking about? I didn't appreciate this. Blueface shouldn't have had to break this down, but everybody want to make him a villain, and people don't even see. I hope that Skinbone did not mean to make it look like this. Please like the video, y'all. I'm trusting y'all to like the video. I know Tara in here holding it down. I'm trusting that y'all like the video. Baby Blue, I see you too, sir. Miss Know It All, I see you too. Y'all, thank y'all for coming on in. Skinbone is an op. I'm telling you, straight up energy, which is crazy to me because Chrisean have him set up in a minute, in a New York minute. She'll have him set up. We talking about the mind of a maniac tonight too. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. But y'all, it's going down here tonight. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. The only way I will react to this whole video is if this video get 500 likes. And I said that for a reason. That has never happened yet. If that happens, I'll do the whole reaction.
I go catch her. You know? So I'm gonna get you. Okay. Stop running from this. Running from the. I'm chasing her around the house.
I most definitely did that before with somebody that I thought I was gonna marry. What are we talking about? Why is Skinbone acting like he don't know that? I know. Maybe he really can't relate to that. There's something going on here. I'm telling y'all, Skinbone had an interview that he did with this guy that was a blood that liked trans women, and he came out and said that he came out with his story. And I'm talking about Skinbone was asking respectful questions, detailed questions. He was very professional, very. I ain't gonna say he was very nice or overly nice to the man, but he was helpful. He was trying to help him with his Instagram, telling him he don't need several different pages. He need one page, telling him he should have put his cash app in there. He was being very much so, and this was somebody who was not famous. That was just a blood that liked trans and was coming out and talking about it. And I got mad respect for that young man for coming out and being honest and saying what he went through and all of that. But Skinbone knows how to interview. I watched him interview that boy and give that boy so much respect and ask real questions. So I just don't understand the energy on this video. I don't. I do not get this. It's given he had a conversation with somebody. It's given he got a mission in this visit. It's given he don't really like Blueface. It's given he want to make him look bad.
Predator. Stop running from the. Okay. And I'm too. Too like a female dog is a bitch. You get me? Yeah. So that's why I went with the dog references. You want me to call you a bitch? All right, I'm gonna call you a golden retriever then, bitch. Feel me? So a Shih Tzu. If I
Now what he just said was meant to do exactly what it did. Yeah, and that's what people I don't like that people do this. What he just said to him was meant for the exact reaction that he got. What he said to him was meant for him to laugh. That's the only reason. That's what it was said for him to laugh. But people want to take these things and oh, he's so serious. Him and Carlissa don't be serious. What's some of the stuff they be saying that people be so mad about? You can tell when they serious and when they not. By now, man. What he just said was meant to make him laugh. It was called a fucking joke. A freaking joke. Just stupidity, man.
I had to talk like that's the only thing I could think to rhyme at the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the only female dog that rhymed would stop running from this boo was a shit too. And then you said, bitch, you gonna hit who? Yeah, exactly. So if you actually, if I was a police listening to that, it sounded like you chasing the girl, you trying to take it from her, and she says she gonna hit you.
Wow! From a man! This is coming from a man! That's what he got out of that? Are you kidding me? Hey, my sister. Yes. Girl. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. DNA. Yeah, because I'm like, you know, I'm like, I feel you on that, and also thank you for that context because I definitely was about to jump out the window on this one because I'm like, why are you trying to frame it like? I just was like, what? Yeah, I'm just like, where is this? Where is the? I don't know. I just felt like, why are you asking him questions like this when you know the world already done been trying to make him the villain? You already know Chrisean trying to make it. He like, yeah, they at his house. Yeah, but yeah, but okay, because in the beginning of the video, I thought he said he was waiting outside for an hour for Blueface to answer the door or something. So I was really thinking that he was just I don't know, man, because I like they yeah, exactly. See, I didn't know that. Yes, that pool party. Yes, that pool party. And then he was on that live with Tasiki. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think that. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Yes, and the thing is, I want that. You know what I mean? I want that for them, and that's what I thought when I first seen like the clip. When I first seen the clip, I was like, okay, cool, because it's skin bone, and I was like, that's dope, and we might go back. Yeah, yeah, and chilling. Right, right. So when I first saw the clip, I was like, okay, cool. But then when I watched the video, I was just like, I don't like this vibe. It feel like oppy. Yeah. Can I put you on speaker? Let me put you on speaker. Yes. Yep. Let me put you on speaker, sis. Can I put you on speaker? Okay, 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 okay. You just tell me. I can hear you. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. I feel you. And then I feel like maybe it'll make me feel different if I see how they interact with each other outside the interview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what that's what I'm saying. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna put a pin in that one. I'm gonna finish reacting to it, but I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I'm gonna keep my eyes open. But I got girl, 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 I got my blood pressure medicine right here, girl. I was like, girl, for real. But I got the timer on for this because I got two things. I wrote some, yes, but I just feel like it should be, yes, but hold on, let me put this on. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. All right, love you. All right, so okay, y'all. I'm not gonna go too hard. I'm not gonna go too hard in because I just got more context from sis. She told me that they was partying, they was kicking it all weekend, so they're good. Because I'm glad that she told me that because I promise y'all, I was pissed after I saw this because y'all know how like I went in the beginning and he was talking about how he had waited outside for an hour. So I had no idea that they was together partying and stuff like that. I didn't know that. So I'm gonna look at that tomorrow or either when I get off here tonight. And I'm gonna set the time back. I'm gonna set the time back and I'm gonna add us 10 minutes, okay? I'm gonna set it back down to right here. I'm gonna add us 10 more minutes extra. Sorry about that, but y'all know my sis gonna keep me updated, okay? She gonna make sure that I know what's really going on, and I appreciate that. But um, I'm back on this part real quick. What made me mad about this is that I feel like Blueface got a lot of people that tries to make him look like a villain. You know what I mean? And I know that it's comedy in this, but I just feel like it's the wrong time for him to be playing games. Not well, I can basically I can say both of them because Blueface was playing along with it too. He was playing into it too, right? But I'm gonna let this finish because we got to get to the important topic part. But I was just like, don't try to make it seem like he trying to what? He trying to what? Look. One more time. We're gonna play it one more time.
The part before that you're missing is I just want a bitch that I could chase around the house.
Okay. Finn still say it.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm chasing, baby, but I go catch her. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Stop running from this. Running from the. I'm chasing her around the house. I caught her.
Predator.
Stop running from the.
Okay.
And I'm to it. Two's like a female dog is a bitch. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's where I want.
Sis. Tara said the church lady is full of it. So, sis, if you know about the church lady, when we go further in this topic, I need you to call me back if you know more about the church lady. After we finish with this portion, if you know something about the church lady, then hit me up with an email or something like that because that I have not got into. I seen a headline saying she didn't have no receipts, and I thought to myself, me and Holy Ghost girl talked about this the other day. So first of all, you're gonna be my witness that we already discussed that she might be faking it. Me and you, Holy Ghost girl. So that's first off. I need you to let everybody know we already was on it. But also, if this is true and she is full of it, what video exposes her? You feel me? What video exposes her? Because I'm gonna need to see that video. But this is what I was worried about. I told y'all we're gonna talk about this in the next topic. Let's keep going with this right now. But I see y'all in the chat. Keep holding it down, y'all. Like this video, y'all. Everybody like the video.
With the dog references. You want me to call you a bitch? All right, I'm gonna call you a golden retriever then, bitch. Feel me? So a Shih Tzu, if I had to talk like, that's the only thing I could think to rhyme at the time. You know what I mean? That's the only female dog that rhymed would stop running from this boo was a Shih Tzu.
And then you said, bitch, you gonna hit who?
Yeah, exactly.
So you actually, if I was a police,
wait, send me the receipts of this if this is true. I need the receipts if this is true. Send me the receipt. Shout out to Whitney Houston. I need to see a receipt. Let's go.
listening to that, it sounds like you chasing the girl, you trying to take it from her, and she said she gonna hit you because you trying to take it from her.
No.
You don't watch
First
First 48?
Police?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the difference. I don't make songs for police. Talking about police.
I'm just looking at their interaction. So without all the other context that I just got, I'm thinking like he trying my brother. You feel me? That's how I'm feeling right now. Y'all know how I felt about Ronnie, about people calling Ronnie a B word, about people laughing at Ronnie about the DNA test and all of that. And I used to say Ronnie need to just come over here where he loved at and where people are gonna take him seriously. Remember when I was so I started feeling that again. I'm like, why are you saying this to him? Why does everybody gotta make Blueface? We already drugged Blueface for 2 years. Everybody said he got her on drugs. Everybody was trying to treat them like Bobby and Whitney. Which the truth of the matter is, Whitney got Bobby on the blow. And then to top it off, Blueface, I've always appreciated the fact that Blueface was against drugs. That's why Chrisean used to break out so that she can go and do drugs. But I'm worried because since his jail happened, since he got locked up and came out, he may have been introduced to something while he was in there because I'm hearing that he was popping. Blueface, if you ever hear this or see this video, do not get caught up in that life. Do not take no peas, Blueface. Don't do that. That is the worst thing you could do right now in your life. Do not start popping perks or yerks or no other nothing. Nothing. Don't do that. Don't put none of them in your body. You used to look down on people who put perks in their body and Zans in their body. You used to look down on people who did that. You the reason why Chrisean stopped doing it. And Chrisean was running around telling everybody that Ronnie was addicted to him. Trying to make you feel sorry for her and telling you that he the reason why she was popping them. Don't go from that person to a person who down with it and cool with it. That's the worst thing you can do in your career. Don't do it, Blue. All right. Now, I just had to make sure I said that too.
I make fun, party music, catchy nursery rhymes. You know, AB.
The catchy nursery rhymes. You would have had to be here to remember that I said that's one thing that I love about Ronnie's music because his process reminds me a lot of Future process because Future, when he makes his music, he often thinks about nursery rhymes or stuff like that because everybody knows those nursery rhymes from when we were kids. So our brain is automatically triggered in a certain way when we hear a certain melody and a certain flow, which makes the song a hit. So I get that 100% Blueface. Keep going.
C123 type. That's me. I'm fun.
No, you most definitely on a wave of repetitive things.
Make songs for the bitches to shake their ass to. I'm not making no hood melody, tough man, tough guy song.
Okay, where the Crip Walker music at, man?
I started out doing that type of music. That don't go as far.
Right, because it's state based.
It's local.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't making no jailhouse blues or nothing like that. Man.
Jailhouse blues?
Yeah. Nah, gang. I want to have fun. I want you to play my shit, bitches. I mean, get what they want to start shaking their ass.
Wrong with that?
I don't want to.
So running from the dick boo make bitches shake
their
their
favorite
ass.
part.
Do you know?
That's the only part of the song you know.
Because
Why do you think that is?
Because it's dumb. It's provocative.
Exactly. So I gotta dumb this down just for you to catch.
He said that's the only part you know. And he said, yeah, because it's dumb. It's provocative. I feel like that's shade, y'all. I don't know about this. I don't get good vibes from this. I feel like this man is faking a friendship. I'm sorry. I don't like this little sneak this and stuff. And I don't like friends like that. And I was telling sis about this. Like, as my friend, we don't sneak diss each other. You know what I mean? And I'm telling telling y'all this too. As we get closer as a family, and it get to the point when you start talking to me on the phone and stuff like that, I'm letting you know right now. If you start sneak dissing me and saying, "Oh, you need to do this," or "You don't look good," and you letting me know how you really feel about me. First of all, second of all, that's not friends. You don't need to be my friend if you feel like you need to do that. One thing that me and Holy Ghost girl don't do is sneak diss each other. If anything, we encourage each other. We build each other up. We pour into each other. We call each other beautiful. Those are the type of friendships that I'm interested in cultivating. I'm not interested in cultivating no friendship that's superficial. Everybody got to look good and be pretty all the time. Everybody got to have a certain this, that, and the third. No, man. I like real friends. When I was in middle school, people used to ask me why I was with certain friends. When I was in high school, why you with them? Why I remember this one girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but she used to ask me, why you hang with them? They ghetto. Why you doing that? Man, I don't care about none of that. I want real friends. It was one girl that was my friend, and we was debutantes together in 7th grade. And we really bonded. We really did. Her name was Leandra. And she was a really, really good friend. She really was. But people used to pick on her because she didn't have hair. And what they didn't know is that when she was 3 years old, she had cancer. When she was 3 years old. So y'all know if a baby is going through that, y'all know that they have to go through treatments and everything. So people used to like laugh about her hair and talk about her hair, and they didn't even know that she went through that because she didn't tell nobody. The only way that I knew is because we did activities outside of school. So we talked to each other more. We used to wear the same sweatshirts to school, everything. And people used to be like, "Oh, you popular. Why you hanging with Leandra?" Because that's my dog. That's my own girl. And we had each other back. We used to read books. Like she was the only person that I think I ever read a book with in 7th grade. And I don't want to go off on a tangent, but what I'm saying is I like friendships like that. That's why I really only talk to certain people on the phone. My moderators are the only people right now that I would entertain and talk to on the phone are my moderators right now. But as you are a part of becoming family, you might end up being a moderator. You might end up getting my phone number and we might end up talking in our group chat when we start our Discord and all of that stuff. We not with this sneak this in each other. I'm not okay with that. We supposed to build each other up and pour into each other. So if you do that, don't wonder if you wonder why I'm distant with you, it's because of that. Because I'm not with that sneak this and stuff. I don't shade my friends. Why would I do that? We're supposed to be sisters. Why would I do that? So if I'm distant, that's why. Because I don't think you're really my friend. Because you always throwing shade at me. Shout out to Holy Ghost girl. I love you, girl. I love you. Mwah. We pour into each other. Shout out to all of my moderators. Tara, you too. You too. I ain't call you the other day because I know you wanted to really rest, and I hope your foot feel better. But y'all already know. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. But Holy Ghost girl is the only one that I have like talked to on the phone, and I talk to her all the time. Y'all see she call me all the time. because I want friends, and I'm doing that with all of my moderators. I just haven't done it yet. But some people do have my number. Like Tara got my phone number. We just don't talk on the phone. We more so text. But it's gonna eventually be us talking on the phone. It's gonna eventually be me getting new moderators, and we're gonna have to talk on the phone. We are building relationships with each other, but don't be fake with me or my friends. If you being fake with my friends, you're being fake with me. So I'm still not gonna. I'm not gonna be cool with that. If I got a friend, don't disrespect them because you're disrespecting me. Anybody who disrespect Holy Ghost girl is disrespecting me, and it ain't no question how I'm gonna handle it. It ain't no question because that girl done proved that she is my friend. That girl done proved that she is solid. She got good intentions. She ain't here to hurt me or harm me or nobody else. She is a genuinely good person. And anybody who get to know her, if you are allowed and blessed enough to get to know a person so amazing, which you might be amazing as well, but I know she is, you'll feel what I'm talking about. If you get to know her, you'll know why I love her so much. Hell, we might, now I was gonna say we might end up fighting over her, but see, that would never happen either because she not like that. She wouldn't even let that happen. But basically, I'm saying that because she is so awesome. She don't have she does not have like a mean girl mindset where she look at somebody and say, "Oh, I don't like them because of how they look." That's not her. She give anybody a chance. She will talk. She could listen. She could talk to anybody and hold a conversation with anybody. But when you start going sideways and you start being shady and all of that, we don't have time for it. We're trying to build legacy over here. We're trying to do something to affect the world before we leave this mug. We're trying to do something that God will be pleased with us about. We're trying to help other young women that went through things that we went through. We're trying to affect society in a positive way while being sisters and friends and building each other up, pouring into each other, loving on each other. If you want to be a part of that, hit the like button, put a 1 in the chat. If you want to be a part of that, because we welcome you. But you got to be real, though. You got to come real and be solid. But you're more than welcome. We looking. I see you looking. What you looking at? Becoming family. Period. All right, let's keep going.
On to it. I said way harder throughout the whole song. That's the only part people remember. So what does that tell you?
That people ain't that smart enough to dissect everything.
So what do you got to do if you're selling to this audience? What do you have to do?
You know what he just said and how he looked. Look how Blueface looked, y'all, after what he said. Hold up, look.
Yeah, what they want to start shaking their ass. I don't want to
start running from the boo. Make bitches shake their
favorite part.
Do you know
that's the only part of the song you know?
Because
why do you think that is?
Because it's dumb. It's provocative.
Exactly. So I gotta dumb this down just for you to catch on to it. I said way harder throughout the whole.
Clap back. You thought you was doing shit talking about because it's dumb. It's provocative. You said because it's dumb. And you didn't want that to linger, so you said because it's provocative. But you really meant because it's dumb. And your punk ass put it up. Oh, let me stop because y'all friends. See, I forgot about the phone call, sis. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give this a chance. But I just feel like this is shady right here. And you're a man doing this. You sound no, Lexus. No. Okay. I'm sorry.
Whole song. And that's the only part people remember. So what does that tell you?
That people ain't that smart enough to dissect everything.
Okay.
So what do you got to do if you're if you're selling to this audience? What do you have to do?
You get what he's saying? If you're selling to this audience, what do you have to do? He's trying to tell him, but I feel like he's not picking up on it because he got a different intention. I do, y'all. I feel like his intentions are different than what he may be making them appear to be. You know, my sister was the only one who put a 1 in the chat. The only one. I literally said, if you want to be my sister, if you're a part of becoming family, and you with us cultivating a relationship, being sisters and loving on each other, put a 1 in the chat. I literally said that. And I seen that nobody ain't put no 1. And my sister came out the bushes and put a 1 in the chat. To let me know if ain't nobody with you, I'm with you. I love you, girl. I fucking love you. I love you. Since check email, I sent update on Twitch video and other about proof of the lady distraction. Not completely honest, just as we talk about, but was praying, let it play out. Okay. I'm gonna let it play out. Okay then, sis. Okay then. Okay. We see you, girl. Okay, Audrey, we see you, girl. And y'all more than welcome. Y'all more than welcome. And we gonna do you right. We ain't gonna do you wrong. You did. We gonna do you right. We ain't gonna do you wrong. What up, Donna? I see you, girl. Welcome, girl. Welcome, sis. You more than welcome to be my sister for real. You more than welcome to take this journey with us. You more than welcome. And I promise you won't regret it. I promise you that. That's right. We love all of y'all. I'm telling y'all about how we love each other, but don't get it twisted. Y'all more than welcome. I'm just trying to tell you that when you with us, you fucking with some solid shit. You fucking when you join us, you joining some solid shit. I'm trying not to curse, y'all. I'm trying. All right, but let me get back to the Earth back to the moon. What up? Oh wait, that's Donna. I thought I said Earth back to the moon. My bad. Shout out to Earth back to the moon. Skinbone is a comedian. He remind me of Funny Marco. Okay, so cool. So you and Holy Ghost girl are on the same page because that's what she said. She said that it's just that little dry humor that they doing right now. Yes, we love you, girl. We love you. We love you. We love to see you. Every time we go live, we love to see y'all.
Give them something to buy.
All right.
It's just like why everybody got I listen to Kendrick Lamar, I listen to J. Cole. You got to really sit there and listen to them.
Everybody don't want to do that, you know? Some people just want to hear make them laugh.
That's right. Loyalty.
I'm more on the entertainment side of music.
Right.
I'm gonna get you running from the talking on the shit. Bitch, you gonna hit who? Bitch, you gonna hit who?
Earth back to the moon hopped out the bitches for me. I knew you. I felt you, girl. I felt you. I knew you was here, baby. You know you family. I knew you was here. I love you. Mwah. All right, now we're gonna get to the next timestamp, y'all. Cause I've been going off script talking, girl. Y'all know I'm long-winded. So let's get on to the next timestamp. Because we got an hour on this one. If y'all don't know, we're doing an hour on this subject and an hour on the mind of a maniac because we're not gonna let the circus distractions distract us from what we clocking to, y'all. We gotta remember that. So I wrote it down so that we don't get off track. And I got Holy Ghost girls sending me stuff, keeping me together. I love you. Thank you. But after the 20, so then I said, what happened to SB? I like him as. Oh, I had wrote down what happened to Skinbone. I like him as a creator, but he sucks. That was before I knew that they was around each other and kicking it the whole time. So that was before I knew that. Blueface is really a nice guy. because I said she should have kicked him out. She should have kicked his ass out after the first 10 minutes of the interview. That's what I wrote because I was mad. Scratch that, y'all know. All right, so okay, so let's go to this mark right here so that we can move on. We're gonna go ahead and go to 30. Is this it? Yeah, that's about it. Here we go.
You said it.
I know, but I don't want to talk.
All right, Mr. Brown. So do you really think that's Charles Barkley, baby?
I don't want.
Listen to the way Blueface answers this. He really didn't want to answer it.
to talk about that baby, man.
You said it.
I know, but I don't want to talk about other people's kids. We can talk about my kids.
Yeah, wait. What you mean other people's kids? That's your baby. So it ain't your baby. All of a sudden, 2 years, it just ain't your baby out the blue.
Not the first time I said that.
I mean, we understand why you were saying it the first time. Everybody gonna look at it as, oh, she crazy. He just don't want to be around. He did that. Now he not claiming the baby. Okay, cool.
I feel like that's the narrative that you just gave out. I feel like you just did a Chrisean defense on the low. I feel like you were doing, and I get that this is not what he was doing, but I'm just telling y'all, before Holy Ghost girl called me and gave me the real deal about how they was kicking it with each other, and Auntie Carlissa accepts him too as her son too. So he good now. But I'm telling you how I felt in the beginning. I felt like he just gave everybody an excuse not to believe him. You know what I mean? And I feel like he was low key working for the ops on that because, like, why would you even say that? And you know what Junior looks like. Like, it's not like he haven't been around Junior. You know what I mean? And it's not like he ain't seen this picture. So I'm just like, as a man, why are you making it seem like he lying again, or like it's some type of, oh, Blueface is doing another antic? He never played with his kids like that. And I told y'all how men feel. As a man, when he says something, his word is his word. And he said it in the beginning. And he really wasn't going to say it again no more, period. But I think that he is very remorseful for what happened to Ronnie. I think that he does feel bad about what happened to Ronnie. And he feels sorry for Junior. Because Junior don't have a dad, because he knew the whole time that Ronnie was the dad. And not only did he know, but look at the pictures, don't do nothing but validate what you know. You know? So I was just like, Skinbone, you seen the baby. Like, you know that's not his baby. That's what I was thinking. But I get it. It's their humor to get the information out. Because people are still, even after that post that Blueface made, people are still, oh, saying that it's his baby. So let's continue.
But then you went on to take family pictures, and you was around. They was always around. You uploaded the baby yourself, everything after you said that. So what changed now?
What you mean what changed now? Nigga, the DNA.
Where the test at? I'm at your house, nigga.
Let me show you the test after this.
Nigga number 3. What nigga number 3 at?
Nigga number 3, go get that DNA test, nigga.
Go grab the DNA test. You snuck a DNA test? You did the DNA test with just you and the baby?
It's too federal, man. It's too federal, Skinbone.
I'm really curious.
I told you what it is. He getting the results for you right now.
How the hell he know what the results said?
That's nigga number 3.
So only the first nigga should know. You giving all the niggas the same stipulations.
Nigga, everybody know. I said this. What you mean?
He
You
said
posted these results?
Why the would I post results? The internet does not mean that much to me, bro. I'm the type of nigga I'ma just say some shit. That's what it is. I'm not finna post my social security number on there to show you that I'm American.
All right, now
You
y'all
ain't
heard
gotta,
that.
nigga. I know you're not American.
Now y'all heard that. Like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? And then on top of that, you could tell that it was edited because it goes from one thing and you could tell it clipped. Y'all know with me doing these videos, I got an eye for these cameras and how these cameras do. And he edited something out. And I'm finna show y'all and prove to y'all that he edited something out. And I just feel like, what was it that he edited out? Because I'm wondering what at this time, not anymore, but at this time I was thinking like, what is his real agenda for this interview? Because it seemed to me like he's trying to make it seem like Blueface is the bad guy, you know? So I was worried about that. All right. Um, so this is kind of off script what I'm finna show y'all right now. But it's because Skin Bones just said what he said. That's the reason why I'm about to show this, okay? Because Skin Bones said, well, you said it, and then you went back and you was taking pictures. So it seemed like you just said it because you mad and you don't want to deal with the baby. And I'm like, that is not the reason why he said that. That's crazy, right? That was my first reaction. But then the last thing that Skin Bone said is what made me want to play this video right here. Hold on. I'm gonna find this video. I forgot what I had wrote to find it, y'all. Give me a second. Just give me a second because this is important. This is very important. Because I'll never forget this. Hold up. Why is it doing this? Come on. I'm about to get mad. There it go. Everybody remembers this.
Thank you for being with all Urban Central today.
Urban Central, yeah, how she got the baby? Look, this is how she got the baby. She in the front seat. She got the baby in the front seat.
This is the day that Blueface found out that he was not the father. This day, Blueface called Chrisean to his house. And y'all put ones in the chat so I know y'all can hear this. This day, Blueface called Chrisean to his house. And he never let her in the front door. They got into it and he made her leave. But guess what? She didn't just leave. She didn't just leave. Matter of fact, I think I got that video in my save. I think I got that video saved. Hold on. I got that video saved, y'all. Hold up. I got that daggone video saved. See, I was about to say the other word, but I'm doing better. I said daggone video. Ha ha. I'm doing better. I don't care. Progress is progress. I'm doing a little bit better. I caught myself. All right, so I got that video. Thank goodness I got it. Because, hold on, let me go to it. Let me go to it. Oh, I'm so glad I got it. Where is it? Oh, come on. Hold up. I'm gonna play this while I find that other one. Hold up.
With no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shake, leave, exit left, exit right. Pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look, look how she got her baby. Shake, shake. What are you doing at my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right. What are you doing here? Look how you got your son. Look how you got your baby.
Nope.
Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Nobody gives. You're outside of my house.
They arguing because he just found out that he is not the father. If I don't find this video, then I will show it to y'all tomorrow. But I showed to y'all several times what happens after this video. She don't just ride off into the sunset with Junior. She takes his phone and she breaks his phone. And the reason why she did that is because the evidence was in his email. She took his phone and deleted the email and broke it. She was live while she did this, y'all. She was speeding up and down his street, and the baby was slinging all around the back seat. I'm going to find the video, and I'm going to have to stay on here a little longer than I intended to because I just got mad again. I just got righteously angry because the reason why I feel this way and I'm passionate right now is because this is a serious situation. And Chrisean likes the fact, Blueface, she likes it when it's being taken as a joke. You need to be serious with this. This is not a joke. People have painted you as somebody who always got antics and who always doing this and that. And nobody realizes that it's Chrisean that's doing all of that. Anybody who you might think you woke up, right? And you might think that you see Chrisean for who she really is. But if you are still demonizing Jonathan Porter, she still got you. You still sleep. He already been demonized for years. So if you wonder why me, Holy Ghost Girl, my moderators, if you wonder why we support him, it's because the focus don't need to be on him no more. We already did that. And people was wrong about some of the things they were saying, and some of the things they were saying they was right. But Chrisean wants you to point the finger at Blueface because that's another second that goes by that you're not watching her. So I'm not saying Blueface ain't wrong. I'm not saying Blueface don't do nothing wrong. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is we need to focus on her. She hides behind him. That's what she does, y'all. She hides behind him. So if you wonder why we are doing that and why we ride so hard for our little brother or our internet or what you call it, our little brother in Christ, if you wonder why we do that, it's because he already been through this and some of the things was right that he did. Like some of the things he did, people didn't even know the whole truth about because he don't say the truth. And Blueface, you gotta stop doing that. You need to get serious with this and let people take you seriously. You can come over here. I would love to interview you, Blueface, and I hope somebody see this and send it to you. I really do, because I know what you went through, and I know that it's it's not easy. And I know that men are supposed to, in society looks at men like they're supposed to be so hard and like nothing ain't supposed to bother them or nothing like that. And I know as a man, that is hard to deal with. And I'm not gonna laugh at you. I'm not gonna take it lightly. We're not gonna do none of that. Oh man, my time up for this one. But I'm gonna go overtime. I'm gonna add 30 more minutes. Because we're not gonna do that over here. We not we're gonna take it seriously because it is. Chrisean loves the fact that you let people make light of it, Blueface. She likes that because then she can cry and tell people that you being mean to your son, and that's not your child. That's not fair. That's not his child. And he been telling y'all this from the beginning, just like Ronnie was telling y'all from the beginning. People said when he was in the bathroom saying this could be another can, everybody thought that was his first time saying something, and it wasn't. He had been talking since she was pregnant saying that. But Chrisean will get y'all to look at them. And that's another second that's going by that we not focused on what she's doing. That's why I got this timer on now, because I'm going to make sure we get on that topic that I want to talk about tonight. We're going to go into the mind of a maniac after we do this. But Blueface, you need to do an interview that's serious. Because this skin bone interview, it was really a hard watch for me. It really was. Because in the beginning, he was throwing shade, but I guess it's their dry humor. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. And Sis gonna send me the video so that I can get the full context. But it was just that little piece. I didn't appreciate that, you know. But I'm gonna let this play, and then I want to go try to pull that video. If I can, I'll get it. If I can't, we'll go to the mind of a maniac.
What are you doing here? 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 You know I'm here. That baby looks nothing like me. Bye. Bye. That baby looks nothing like me. That's Charles Barkley, baby. That's Offset's baby. That's K Suave's baby. That's from down the street, baby. Come on, cuz. Don't nobody know who baby that is. And that's why, like, scientifically proven. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle. I can't come around here no more. You gotta skedaddle, y'all. Skedaddle. That's not my baby. That's Chrisean. That's Chrisean Jr. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Yeah. Hey. Sayonara.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I Hold on, y'all. Just give me 1 second. Here I come. I had saw something, but we gonna go ahead and go over to. Dang, bro. Where is it? I'm gonna go right here, y'all, while I try to find it one more time. We're gonna watch this, and if not, we're gonna go to the next topic.
Because I think her upbringing is like that wasn't in her life. People concerned, I'm concerned, but I understand her mentality. Some shit you can run from it, but you can't hide from it.
Yeah, they're saying it's fetal alcohol syndrome. That's the rumor. I don't know it's true. I hope it's not true. But it's like, man, you're pregnant for 9 months. You could avoid drugs and alcohol for those 9 months. Get as high as you want to get when the baby comes out. It won't matter unless you're breastfeeding.
People,
girl, what are you talking
were putting up clips, videos, and they was pulling up on her while she was pregnant. 2, 3 of them went up. And they were doing all kinds of shit. I wouldn't allow her to do anything around me. She know I'm gonna say something. But I hope for the baby's sake. But if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that the baby needs to really be checked out, and whatever the diagnosis is, and catch it early. Maybe there's something that could be done. But and she has to stop taking it as attacks, or taking it as people trolling. Like, when it comes to kids, it ain't even about her. It's about the kid.
It's about the kid. It's about the kid, man. It's sad when I see it.
Exactly.
And isn't she wanted? Doesn't she have to turn herself in over something? And she's saying she's not going to do it?
Wow. You know what's crazy, guys? Guys, do you know what's crazy? This was May 23rd, 2024. And today, this video, you would think it was done yesterday. She's got warrants. She's not getting the baby any help. Still, that was in 2024, that video. We're in 2026. We're in 2026, my family. We're in 2026. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Let me go in my notes so I can make sure. And it's some other things, y'all, that we want to show y'all. We probably gonna show y'all tomorrow. And I'm gonna do it in the middle of the video. But it's another topic that you guys need to know about. We're not gonna talk about it today, but we are going to go into it in our next live. Okay? This live is packed because I really was supposed to be out here by 8, but I'm going to add some more time. Let's add another hour for we going into the mind of a maniac. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. You ready? It's time to go into the mind of a maniac. Put a 1 in the chat if you ready. Are you ready? Let me know you're ready. We finna go into the mind of a maniac, girl. We finna do it. Y'all can't, what's wrong? Oh, yeah, sis, I don't know what's going on either, sis, but get them up out of here because, girl, I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody, girl. I'm supposed to be out here in 15 minutes, but I'm gonna still go a whole nother hour because I want to make sure I spend some time on this. So now, let's go into the mind of a maniac. Hold on, y'all. And I know my voice sounds crazy. I need something to drink, girl. Hold on. Matter of fact.
Yeah, and the thing with Chrisean is that, it seems like life is catching up to her. When I saw her at the Hollywood Unlocked Awards, she looked a little rougher than I've seen her.
A little bigger.
That's
a little bigger, a little heavier. Skin looks a little,
Yeah.
A lot of makeup, because, you look at her in like high school, because people like to show like the high school pictures before,
or even the 2020 pictures.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, like it's like she's like really like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and it was like, this is like a pretty young lady, and it looks like a lot of potential, and she was running track, and she was in good shape. And now you look at 2025, Chrisean, it's like that's a very different looking person. And it's not just because of the baby, because people have baby weight, they work it off, whatever else. She never fixed her tooth.
It's not cute anymore. It's not funny anymore.
She never fixed her tooth.
You're too grown. That tooth being gone is.
Yeah, it's gone. And here's the thing, right? Because I remember I had a conversation with the dentist about this. Those teeth are getting closer and closer together. In order to even fix that now, because it's been so long, she's going to have braces that pulls the teeth apart for, let's say, a year or so, and then they're going to have to do an implant. So this is like a 2-year process now to fix this. So she pops a little tooth in every so often. Her teeth are still getting closer and closer together every day. So that gap is probably going to be permanent, right? And look, remember, I tried to book her for an interview, and she just wouldn't work with me.
Yeah, I know.
You said, tell her that WAC guarantees the money. And she still said, no, I want to get all my money up front and blah, 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 blah. I said,
She was going to spin on you.
I don't trust you.
Yeah,
I've seen you wild out in interviews. I saw you at No Jumper kicking the TV and and so forth. Like, I don't want to pay you and then have that happen. This is not a Vlad TV thing. We don't bring people in for them to wild out on camera. This is not what we do. So it never happened. So she never got a check.
And then you were really trying to pay her.
I really was. Because we ran into each other and we talked in person. We exchanged numbers. I got you involved when it wasn't working, but ultimately it never worked. So listen, man, I feel bad. Honestly, from my point of view, the way I see Chrisean right now is this. She knew while she was pregnant that she was drinking, smoking, and doing whatever else.
People kept recording her.
There's videos of this. There's videos of
turned up big Henny bottles.
Right. And because of that, the baby has come out disabled. And I think that every day it just hurts her to realize that she's the reason this happened. Her actions. She could not abstain. Like I've gone through pregnancies with women. I remember, this one woman I went through a pregnancy with, like, she's like, I remember we met with a doctor and she's like, oh, I heard you could drink one glass of wine a day. That's okay. And the doctor was like, why take the risk? Why?
Yeah.
There's things we can't control in a pregnancy. You drinking, we can't control. So why take the risk of drinking at all? And she's like, okay, cool. Stop drinking. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things where if you are drinking, smoking, doing drugs, man, you got to look at that baby every day.
We watched her drinking, smoking, drugs, fighting.
Yeah.
Not sleeping.
Yeah.
Not taking your
prenatals or postnatals. Yeah.
Not going to your checkups.
All that, man. It's sad. It's sad. I know. I think personally what we're seeing right now is someone who's dealing with the trauma of their own actions. Because remember, she was like, yeah, look, everyone that talked about my baby, they're dead or in jail. They're dead or in jail. Everyone talks about my baby. But that takes away your role in what happened to your baby. You want to blame everyone else. I would
like to see the baby get some treatment, some therapy.
Yeah.
That way you're giving the baby a shot.
Yeah.
At, you know what I'm saying? Bouncing back.
Yeah.
The baby's a little over 2 years old now. You know what I mean? Certain things should be happening.
The baby should be walking, talking a little bit. Responding, I don't know, man. I feel bad. I have kids, so I hate to see it. Yeah. I just hate to see it, and it hurts me because it's hard enough to have a child, but to have a special needs child. I have friends in these situations, and they just go through it. Like, it hurts everybody. It hurts the mother, the father, listen, I have a friend who has a special needs child who has never not slept with her mom. And she's like 12.
Yes.
Yeah, she's never slept outside of her mom's bed in life. He can't keep her on the weekends because she'll freak out because she's not in bed with her mom. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he doesn't have any real custody because of that. And
so they're separated.
Yeah.
So now she can't really have a relationship because of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this isn't going to stop when the child turns 18.
Who knows? Might not stop when the child turns 40. Like, who knows? We don't know. I mean, special needs is hard, man. You see a lot of parents, they break up over that. over trying to raise a special needs child. Usually the mom stays and the dad sometimes leaves because he can't deal with it. I mean, the whole thing is.
You guys support the channel, please. Like, comment, share, subscribe, donate. If you can send your $3 monthly donations, that would be great. I would appreciate that so much. It's $QINGLEXUS. Once again, it's $QINGLEXUS. If you can donate, it would be great. Donate. Thank you to everybody that sends more than $3. You take care of the lack thereof because everybody doesn't donate. But the ones who do, I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all something about that because somebody donated while we wasn't live. It was from the replay game. And when you donated, I was literally in the grocery store and you really helped me out. You just don't even know. You really helped me out when you donated to me, sis. You know who you are. You donated within the last 24 hours. I was literally in the grocery store and I thought I was about to have to overdraft my account. And I seen that you had put something in there. And I really appreciate you for that. And I'm gonna go get your name and I'm gonna say thank you formally before the video is over, before this live is over. But that's what I be talking about, bro. I really be needing y'all and I thank y'all so much. The people who donated up until that last donation, y'all donations helped me get the money order that I needed. I was a little bit short on my rent, less than $100 short, right at around that. And when y'all donated, I went ahead and got the money orders, so I got the money for my rent. But I ain't gonna lie to you, the other bills too, my car payment, the lights. I'm like, Lord, please let the lights stay on. So, but I went ahead and got that money order because I know that I got other bills that's due before that, and I don't want to not have the rent. I have never been late on my rent since I've been here, and I really want to keep that up. So I went ahead and got the money orders now, so that way I don't have to worry about it. But I got two other bills that's due before that, so I'm kind of in a little thing right now, but I'm gonna keep going, keep working, keep my head up, and I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do. I don't put no limits on God. I know God got me. He got me this far, so I know he gonna keep having me. Just like Carlos said, if you keep going, God will meet you there. So I'm not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, back to the video.
Sad, man. And special needs happens, autistic children just happen naturally sometimes and no one knows why. But if you actually cause that, that must really hurt. That must, if you're the reason why the child has special needs, that guilt must really eat you up.
We'll keep the baby in our prayers and hopefully things work out. But first things first, therapy for the child.
Yeah.
DNA for the child. At least allow the family members to know who's who.
Yeah.
What's what.
Now hold up. Oh, y'all did. Hold on.
Yeah, and the thing with Chrisean,
hopefully
we are about to go into the mind of a maniac. That's why I clicked on this one. Let me see when this was done. This was for now. We about to go into the mind of a maniac. Okay, I got something pulled up that I want y'all to see. And sis, Holy Ghost girl, I gotta tell you, you already know what I have been telling you about. I'll tell you about it when the clip comes. I'm about to show it. But yes, shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much. And also, y'all, if you can't donate, just like the video. That's supporting the channel too. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you can send me a hype, girl. Light me up, hype me up, man. Hit that ding dong. So you can know whenever I go live again, girl. Hit the bell, girl. Hit the bell, girl. Where my kings at? Kings, y'all welcome over here too, kings. We may wait for the kings when the kings come through now. We might wait for the kings. We welcome the kings in here now. Don't get it twisted. We very much so love the kings too. All right? Shout out to the kings. But the queens, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for always, being here and believing in this channel. I'm not gonna let y'all down, I promise you. All right, now going into the mind of a maniac, y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, does he consider that to be his child right now on this day, or is he just not sure? Like, because you saw him reunited with his daughter. Is he reunited with the baby he got with Chrisean allegedly?
That wasn't I mean, those are his two kids. The two children by Jaden, there's no question.
Yeah.
The boy and the girl, those are his children. Blueface has a song with OG Bobby Billions where he references a fatherless child. So I think he's at a point mentally, or was.
Thank you.
Even if the test came back negative because Ronnie's gone, he might have would have did his part. But he's starting to understand that she's kind of dangerous.
Oh, you think?
Sanika!
I've been knowing.
You think?
She tried to listen.
Wait, I don't want to miss this part, y'all. But Sanika is the naughty queen of the day, y'all. Sanika. Shout out to Sanika. Oh man, I hope I ain't mess up what I was doing. Hold up. Shout out to Sanika, man. Sanika, you are the naughty queen of the day. Let me make sure everything is right. Okay, it's still up.
She tried to pull a stunt that you guys didn't really know what was going on. When I went to the home and the police was there, I'm gonna talk about it. When I pull up, there's 5 cops there. I come in the house, all our editors are there. The cops are telling the editors they have to leave. I'm like, wait, these are our editors. They're living here. Well, the lady of the house, she's not the lady of the house. She doesn't live here. She's talent. She tells the cops, I have clothes in the closet. I'll show you. Now, she knew she didn't have any clothes in the closet. Mm. But what she was thinking.
She was trying to prove that she lived there.
No.
No?
I'm telling them it's me and Blueface's home. Mm-hmm. Blueface is not there. So when she tells them, I have clothes in the closet, let me show you. Every closet she went to looked a little different days prior. So when she opened the closet doors, she was expecting them to see something else. What she expected them to see was no longer there. Hmm. So I'm looking.
Long story short, she was trying to get them in trouble because she was upset because they was putting her out. And she wanted the police to see some weed. She wanted the police to see some blicks, and they weren't there anymore. But that's how she do. Now, y'all, we all know that she got quelled. Okay, Chrisean got quelled to unalive Ronnie. This is the mind of a maniac part. All right. I don't know why my algorithm in my living room has now got on this thing where it's playing a lot of Dr. Umar Johnson content. I ain't watched nothing but maybe 2 or 10 videos. And after I seen something that I'm not really with, that Dr. Umar is with, I stopped watching. But just so happened when I walked in the house and YouTube was on, Dr. Umar was on, and I heard a clip of an interview that he was doing with somebody, and I thought about Quell. Because I always ask myself, how and why did Quell do what he did? And then I started thinking about how it's a lot of people. Quell wanted, I remember the last live I said Quell wanted to be like ATK and KTA. He wanted to be like King Von, and he wanted to be like Lil Woody. And we all know what these people have done or got in common. I'm not gonna say Lil Durk because he's still fighting for his life. But the difference between what they went through and Quell is that they had real beef with other people. And I always wonder about how Trauma's passing really affected him. Because I do know that there are some men who had turned into people who unalive people after they experienced a loss, like Trauma losing his, after they experience something like that. I've noticed that some people might go that route after experiencing something like that. And I always wonder why. How did she talk him into doing this? And why would he go and do this? Make a video saying tonight we going up and I don't give a. We all know that Quell have done this, y'all. We all know that, right? Check this out, y'all.
On the touch on, man, is that the violence with black youths, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory that is mostly done for attention. I grew up in East Orange.
Now, the violence or the homicide?
The homicide. But what I'm noticing with the youth, and I know this is when I was teaching, that's where I came up with the theory, is that
What's wrong?
because they're unable to gain that attention through material, because the market is different now. The street hustling is like totally different,
It is.
right? And most dudes outside is pretty much broke. They're moving towards violence for validation and attention.
I'm not. But just go ahead and tell me now. Hold on. I know, Grandma. What? Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. This is my grandma. Y'all hold on. I'll be right there. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. My grandma called me, so I had to answer the phone. And it was something that was important too. So I'm sorry about that. I know people done dropped off. I know y'all don't like that. Um, I'm sorry about that. I will try to make it up to y'all. If I can't make it up to you tonight, I definitely will tomorrow. But thank y'all for staying in the chat with each other and trying to keep each other occupied while I did that. But y'all know how it is. Like I literally it's stuff going on. So I would not have just had y'all on hold like that for no reason. Y'all know how I am about my kids. I didn't know what was going on, and my son is up there with my grandma. So I got worried at first. He is good, but I found out that my first cousin got a baby, and I cannot believe that. I would have really wanted to be there, bro, and see her have a baby. Y'all don't know. I love my cousin so much, y'all. Oh my God, she got a baby, and I didn't even. I gotta go. I gotta go see my cousin, baby. So my uncle that had a heart attack and passed away. His daughter is my only first cousin that I got in this world, and I seen her there, and I gave her a hug, but I didn't know she just had a baby. I said to myself, I said, she look different. I'm gonna ask her was she pregnant. And she had a baby. I'm so happy for I'm so happy for her. Like y'all don't know. Like I remember playing with my cousin. I remember going to Las Vegas with my grandma and my cousin. I want our kids to know each other. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all just like don't even know. Like that's like me finding out. It's like me finding out something about Holy Ghost girl, like that she had a baby or something. Like and I didn't know. Like I would have wanted to be there. Like I really would have wanted to be in the hospital. Like oh my God, I'm so happy for her. So we're gonna go back into a mind of a maniac, but y'all, I'm gonna show y'all who my cousin is one day. But I only got one first cousin, and that's the one who when I went to that funeral, that was my uncle, my grandma's son. No mother deserved to bury their child. No mother should have to go through that. So already, that's why I put y'all on hold because I'm gonna talk to my grandma, because I hope that she doing okay. And I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to be because I can't imagine that happening, having to bury your own child. Nobody deserved that. And like that's one of my biggest fears with my kids. Like, and it's something else going on with that. I told y'all, I said, family, y'all stay for after the live. When I first started this live, that's what I said. And I was gonna tell y'all about some other stuff that I was work like that I wanted us to pray about. But we about to get back on track and we'll talk about that other stuff. We've been here almost 2 hours now. So we gotta go one more because we gotta do this mind of a maniac. So, like I was saying, shout out to my cousin who just had a baby. I love you, girl. And I know she don't even know I got a YouTube channel, y'all. But I gotta call her because oh my God, I love her so much. And she got a baby now. Y'all, she went to UGA, like she did bodybuilding. I used to see her on Instagram when she was doing her bodybuilding competitions, and she a AKA. Like I'm so proud of my cousin. Everything that I'm just so proud of her. But when we went to the funeral, my uncle is her dad, so it was hard for me to be with them. I made sure that I hugged on my mama, my grandma, and my cousin. because I know that this was a hard loss for them, especially. It's hard for me, but it's really hard for them. You know, brother, son, daddy. That's who they was. So I made sure I hugged on their neck and told them that I loved them because no matter what I do, and I know that it's hard, and I wanted to make sure I showed up no matter what, because y'all know it's stuff going on with me and my family where I don't even deal with my family. But something like that, I don't even care about being uncomfortable. I'm going to go so that they know that I love them no matter what. So we'll talk about this another time. But I looked at my cousin when I hugged her. She was sitting down, and I thought about that. I said I got to ask her if she pregnant because I felt like it. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I know some people ain't here for all that. All right.
And the reason I think that
Now remember, let me preface this and get my mind back right. I told y'all that this popped up on the TV, and I always wonder about Quell and why and how he did what he did to Ronnie. Okay? And then I heard this video, and I'm gonna let it play, and I'll talk to y'all about it in a second.
I call attention to new currency. The reason I say that's because
He said he calls attention new currency. Okay? He said he calls attention new currency.
what I'm noticing is that after they commit a violent act, they publicly declare it. You're implement you're you get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I'm doing a violent act and I'm literally putting it on social media so everyone knows that I did the act, knowing I'm gonna get locked up for it. But I disregard that because it seems that the attention I'm gonna receive is the most important thing.
Now let's stop right there. Did y'all hear that? Put a one in the chat if you heard that. Put a one in the chat if you heard that. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I thank you. Where Holy Ghost girl at? You still here, girl? I love you. I love y'all so much. And Holy Ghost girl, I gotta tell you about the rest of it. You know I ain't say everything. Oh wait, why we got twos? Can y'all hear the video? Okay, y'all can. Okay. Now Brown Eye, so you heard what he said. Okay. So that instantly when I heard that, I was about to turn the channel, and then I heard that. I heard him say that, so I held off. I had the remote in my hand, and I paused. Okay? I paused. And the reason why I paused is because I thought about where's that? I thought about Marquel Jones because we all know that he did that and then he bragged about it. He bragged about it before it happened. And I always wondered what was going through his mind and why he did what he did, y'all. So instantly I started thinking about that and it got my ear, right? And I'm pulling up something else right now to show y'all. That's why it's taking me so long. But that had got my ear, right? And so I said, all right, let me go ahead and write this down and get this timestamp because I told y'all that Quell is not right up there. He's not. That's not an exaggeration. He is not okay up there, y'all. He not. We all know that after he did what he did, hold on. He just put it on.
Fuck about no Ronnie. Bitch ass nigga was talking shit about trauma when he died. Remember? My best friend did. You know, a lot of tables turned. A month later. Stupid ass, man. Why you watching this out with your mama? Dumbass. Dumbass in this thing.
This was right after Ronnie passed away.
Stupid, man. That's what you dumbass get. The same dumbass nigga that was talking about trauma. Your man's dead. Look, stupid ass. How the fuck did you get in the camp? Niggas gotta stop acting like something they not. Man. Fucking move.
Look at him. You can tell in this video. Let me show y'all something. This video was done February the 4th. Y'all, he still got that look in his eyes that he had the night before. This was done February the 4th, y'all. February the 4th. Y'all know that it was February the 3rd that he took Ronnie's life. You can literally still see the evil in his eyes on this day. But that is why that got my attention. And it made me say to myself, let me listen a little bit more. So let me go right here so y'all hear what he said again.
Moving towards violence for validation and attention. That's where I came up with the theory is that because they're unable to.
He said that violence is the new currency. Listen.
There's another thing I wanted to touch on, man, is that the violence with black youths, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory that is mostly done for attention. I grew up in East
Now, the violence or the homicide?
The homicide. But what I'm noticing with the youth, and I know this is when I was teaching, that's where I came up with the theory, is that because they're unable to gain that attention through material, because the market's different now. The street hustling is like totally different.
So basically, because they can't afford the nice clothes, we see Quell. We saw Quell, and you got to really get deep on this thing right here, y'all. We're going to go deep on this thing. I'm not going to be able to go puncture and penetrate as much as I want to because life be lifing, and we running out of time for this live tonight because I was supposed to been off. So I'm definitely going to be out by 9. Like the video so the people know. We lost a couple people while I was on the phone, but like I told y'all, that was important. I had to take that call. But I want us to understand this because a lot of people take this for a joke. That's why I got frustrated. Blueface, the next time he talk about Junior not being his son, he needs to make sure that it's a serious environment. This is not a joke. This is serious what is going on here. That is not his baby. That is Ronnie's baby, and Ronnie's life was taken. Well, I had to get super high to go and do that. But the question is, why? Why would somebody take a risk like that? Why? And then you got to think about it again. He just told us it gets you attention. It gets him attention. Somebody who don't got no money, who not dressed and fly, don't got no car, but they want to make it. They want attention. He want that same notoriety and attention that Chrisean got. And he would be okay with that even if he don't get all the money. Do you understand? She didn't give him all the money she promised him. But he wanted the clout that came with it too. Just like Lil Woody talked about in his interview, he would look up and see who the dude is who is the man and plot to take his life so that he could get his notoriety and fame. Woody said that out of his own mouth. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow too. But just listen to this man. Listen to this man, y'all. Violence is the new form of currency.
It is.
Right? And most dudes outside is pretty much broke. They're moving towards violence for validation and attention. And the reason I think I call attention a new currency. The reason I say that's because what I'm noticing is that after they commit a violent act, they publicly declare it. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I'm doing a violent act and I'm literally putting it on social media so everyone knows that I did the act, knowing I'm gonna get locked up for it. But I disregard that because it seems that the attention I'm gonna receive is the most important thing.
I do.
That's why I kind of see like.
I see your point, and I do believe it's true for a lot of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's true for most of them.
Yeah.
But from a gang perspective, you joined the gang for validation and notoriety.
Like a team in a sense. You know?
Absolutely. So if you're giving...
Think about them group chats with Chrisean. Think about them group chats with Chrisean. Think about Chrisean coming home. They all meeting at a hotel to meet with Chrisean. When Chrisean wanted to set somebody up, she called on them. Remember, she was even trying to get Trauma in that stuff before his life was taken. And the thing about it is, see, with Quell, he didn't have nobody to go get back because it's not like Trauma was taken by some op. It was the police who took Trauma. So therefore, Quell can't get no get back on the police. So he got no way to take out his rage. He got no way to take out his anger. And he still got a thirst for wanting to make it and get out of Baltimore and wanting to be a millionaire. He see Chrisean and he want to latch on to anything he could possibly latch on to have her fame and notoriety. He'll do anything. The mind of a maniac. He would do anything. These are the reasons why.
Given the order to take someone out, you may very well do it.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
For a lot of them,
Yeah.
I don't think it's true for most of them.
Yeah.
But from a gang perspective, you joined the gang for validation and notoriety.
Like a team in a sense. You know?
Absolutely. So if you're given the order to take someone out, you may very well do it for the status it's going to give you in the organization.
Yeah.
Do you hear this? He believes that his status went up after he did what he did, y'all. He do think that.
Decide where I disagree. So I do agree it's true for many. For those who it may not be true for, I believe the stress and the depression with the economic desperation.
The stress and the depression. He was depressed and stressed. He had just lost his friend. We seen plenty of pictures with him in Trauma. When he came on my live for the very first time ever, I gave reverence and showed respect to Trauma because I seen that pain in Quell's eyes. I seen he was hurting about that situation. Quell is the reason why I went deeper into the situation with Trauma because Quell talked about him and I saw how much he loved him. I saw that. I digress.
And the trauma from failed family life and absentee dads and psychologically unavailable moms and the miseducation system. I think a lot of it is stress and poor coping mechanisms. Like you said earlier, we're not taught how to deal with our
poor coping mechanisms, meaning he did not know how to cope with the loss of his friend. And he let his pain morph into anger. But all anger comes from pain, y'all. Before you get angry, you feel hurt, disappointed. Pain first, and then anger. Anger comes from pain.
Our emotions. And I believe the black on black homicide crisis is the perfect example of a black man feeling disrespected, oppressed, without options. I don't know where my life is headed anyway. The least thing I can do right now is reclaim my respect by taking his life. And in many regards, I believe that black on black homicide is such a big problem because for a lot of black men, the only power they feel that they can ever exercise is the power they use to take a life from another black man.
Did y'all hear that?
Because
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? You felt powerful, Quell, when you did what you did to Ronnie. You felt good about it. You felt powerful when you did that to him. Look at him bragging, y'all. This was done on February the 4th.
Man. Condolence to his mother, because I know how she feels, but it's the same nigga, bro. I swear to God. I ain't even gonna go out to young. Same bitch ass.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, what's in the back of his shirt? Is that the weapon in the back of his shirt? Whoa!
To his mother, because I know how she feels, but it's the same nigga, bro. I swear to God. I ain't even gonna go out to
He got something in the back of his shirt right there. Bro, are you kidding me? He got something in the back of his shirt right there, y'all. What is poking out the back of his shirt? Do y'all see something poking out the back of his shirt, y'all? You caught that, brown eyes? Brown eyes, do you see? Do you see, my sister? Look at the back of his shirt, y'all. Man, I'm gonna run. Look, y'all. Look at his shirt. Okay, look at the front.
Man. Condolence to his mother, because I know how she feels, but it's the same nigga, bro. I swear to God. I ain't even gonna go out to young.
Y'all.
Same bitch ass nigga that was praying, I'm gonna die. And all this trauma did, your best friend did. Ooh, now try.
And he never said that, y'all. He never, like, tried to start with Quell. He never wanted a beef with Quell, y'all. He told Quell he was just trying to get his paternity. He did not want no beef with Quell. And he made it clear. But Quell wanted to take this stuff out on him. He wanted to get the notoriety from it, do whatever Chrisean say. Hopefully she put me on. Immature, childish mindset. That's how you know something wrong with him. Because he really believed in Chrisean putting him on. He didn't have enough sense to know that she wasn't going to do a dang thing for him. Nothing. And you threw your life away.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of that boy.
I see that what's in the back of your pants, boy.
This dumbass. What the fuck? Told me this nigga Ryan told me he's gonna last longer than me. Oh, give a fuck. I don't care, bitch. When I hate you, I don't give a fuck if you die or live. Fuck that little boy. That's about a cup of this shit. It's so muddy, but I love it, baby. This nigga Ronnie, how the fuck he check out like that? I didn't get a chance to put no hands on him. Damn. But his homeboys that nobody gonna slide for him. The same nigga that was really playing with me about trauma, bro. And my DM talking about your man's dead. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I was dragging. I thought he was killing man. The fuck? Feel sorry for his mother, though. That post I seen with his mother, that shit sad, bro. We playing street, bro. We playing street games. Leave that shit for the county, my boy. Leave that shit, man. Leave that shit for the city. Y'all niggas out Southern Maryland tripping. The fuck? I don't care, bro. That boy's gone. I don't need this on dead people, but fuck it. What? I got to eat this up. This nigga made me mad that day he said what he said about Trump. Fuck that little boy again. His dumbass want to watch his reviews. Hold to your heart, you hold to your heart. You know I be selling that boy on my part, serving that boy out the back of the yard. Fuck with your boy, I'm just playing my part. Put up in the garage. Sit on that lane like a fifth of the dog. Hop in the Porsche. This bitch ass nigga told me he's gonna last longer than me. Ronnie, how the fuck you checked out the first month of 2025? You checked out, bro. Or is it the second month? It's still too fast. Still too fast. You need the summertime. You got spanked in the wintertime, bro. Come on, bro. This that season you on everything. This that season when you watching the reviews and you righteous. Me and my niggas so motherfucking tight. You can't even tell them what part. Fuck a bitch every single damn night. Ain't nothing but an avatar. How the fuck, yeah, what's that? I'm trying to figure out what happened. Somebody in the comments, what happened, yo? What the fuck, where this nigga get? Where the fuck this nigga Ronnie though? Get shot at. I told his dumb ass he's gonna be a John Doe. Can somebody confirm that Ronnie dead for real, yo? Stop trolling. I want some other shit. Oh. You drink that tea? You drink that tea? Drink it. Drink it while it's hot. We'll put it on 30 seconds. Mama, you talking about him? Your man's dead. Your man got smooth. Your man got smooth. Your man got smooth. Yeah. Fuck that boy. Oh, he is his family. Yeah. Never watching no reviews and playing his bumpers right. Dumbass. How you in the streets? You don't know how to fucking move. Probably thought he was ready to go. Huh? He probably thought he was ready to get some cool nine. That his dumbass blew up. I think you see it coming. Okay. What that red? What you got? What that?
All this bragging.
Hey, it's throwing up and shit. Real shit though, yo. You know, I ain't even no petty nigga for real. I ain't even no steal, but not even a whole month ago, this man was just in my DM talking about that's what I'm trying to do. So fuck that boy.
And we know that's a lie. And we know that's a lie because we got the DMs, y'all. We got the DM.
To be able to take your life, to end your existence, that is powerful. And it is very tempting to someone who feels absolutely powerless.
We going in. We going in. When I say that we really gonna study the mind of a maniac, that's what we gonna do. We done already solved the case. We waiting on the authorities to catch up. Anybody that sees Quell know that he is armed and dangerous. Don't take no chances, because I promise you, if I ever see him, I am going to act as if he is armed and dangerous, and I'm going to move like Gunsmoke on his ass. I promise you that. He is armed and dangerous, and he is a danger to the community. He deserves to be in jail with no bond. Him and Chrisean need to be locked up with no bond. They need a good old Danny Willis DA. Somebody that just want to see niggas in prison. Because that's how she is. They need somebody like her on the case. Because Chrisean is protected by that church that we're going to go deeper into tomorrow. We're going to go deeper into that tomorrow, too. If y'all saying that church girl ain't real, keep sending me the receipts. I know Holy Ghost girl done sent me the receipts. I got to look at my email. This live right here didn't kind of go quite how I wanted it to go. But I'm hoping that y'all get the point. Brunch, after the brunch, they did a raffle. And again, I stayed late to help out and clean up. So I stayed later than I really had to. Can you help me out? Can y'all help me out with these are rumors that Chrisean slept with Skin Bone. My source, Philly Field Channel. And we're gonna take a look into this. Holy Ghost girl, I know you in the back, sis. You ain't gotta get in the chat if you don't want to. But I want you to see these comments because I want us to investigate in this so that we can pop on the next live. We can pop, okay? And bust down and break down like we do. We're gonna have an early phone call. I don't know if you're busy tomorrow, Char, but let me know if you're busy. Next week, Sunday, is Easter. Thank you for sharing. I'm proud of you. Wait, that one, that is truly amazing. And God bless you. Wait, who is one? Sorry, guys. Y'all know I have not been in the chat. I've been trying to be a showrunner in lieu of everything that's been going on. But because I really want us to have a clean, clear, concise video. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up for tonight. But tomorrow, I got things written down, and I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna make sure I handle all my phone calls before the live start, so that way the only person that'll be calling is Holy Ghost girl. They'll tell me if I'm missing something or something like that. But I had to answer that, y'all. Sorry. But y'all know, I'm sure y'all would have answered too if y'all got my call. Shoot. I had to answer that. Girl, she don't call me all the time, so I had to answer that, and I'm glad I did. Okay, cool. I would say rock with any and everything that bros really don't care, like Blue and Skin Bone. Yeah, I really don't think that's gonna make or break their relationship. I don't think Blue care either. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually knew. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I don't think he would care because I think he already thought that or already knew that from when she did her first interview. Y'all see how loose she was acting? She was over there. Y'all remember that? Oh, who remember that? Put a one in the chat if you remember this. We got to watch that, y'all. We gotta watch that tomorrow. Oh man, if it wasn't already 9 o'clock, girl, I'd go pull it up, girl. I'll pull it up, girl. Okay, guy, riding one. Okay, is there somebody who went to the church that's in this chat right now? Are you someone who is from the church, ma'am? I'm sorry, I have had a lot going on. Help me out. Right, she is going on the first interview. Blue, line it up. You know what I'm saying? She is going on the first interview. Blue, line it up, sis. You know it. Yes, and yes, Queen Shanika and I are chatting. Okay, I would like to have a conversation with you if you are somebody who went um to the church. Would you be down to have a conversation with me? We don't have to do it tonight, but I would want to have a conversation with you. And the only thing that I would ask is that you give me until tomorrow. No, I live in New York. I don't go to church. Oh, okay. I thought you was somebody who go to the church. If you do go to Pastor Mike Church and you happen to see this video, if you go to the church in Oklahoma that she went to, if you go to the other church that she went to with Tareen, because I know she went to 2 different churches in Baltimore. She made it seem like Pastor Mike was the only church, but that's not the church they grew up in. So it's a whole nother church of people that know her. She probably got caught stealing out of they paying too, and they probably weren't so forgiving. You know what I'm saying? She probably got caught trying to take $5, $10 out of they offering, and they probably wasn't as forgiving as Pastor Mike was, girl. Huh. Because she don't never say nothing about the real church they grew up in. Why you don't want us to know about them, Chrisean? Yeah, you went to the church when she was a little girl stealing out of the collection plate, girl. Hit me up, girl. I won't tell nobody your name, girl. I will keep you anonymous. I promise you that. I just want to get the truth out about what's going on with that baby. This is the last 10. This is the last 10. The boy is gone. So y'all know what that realize that what that is. This man is really a prophet because his son is the last can. I'll be I'll be darned, man. Oh, that hit me in a different type of way when I say that, man. Mm, mm. Your mom is dealing with dementia. Oh my goodness, I have patients that have dementia, and man, I hope that you are letting other people help you. I hope you're not trying to take on everything by yourself because that is too much for you to be taking on by yourself. I hope that you got nurses, home care aides. I hope you got, those people helping you. And I hope it's not hurting your pockets because I know it's expensive to have us. But you need it, man. Don't do it by yourself, please. You won't be able to enjoy your mom no more if you doing everything on your own. But if you allow help to come in, then you can actually enjoy your mom the way you're supposed to. It's not your job to do what a nurse or a home care provider can do. You know what I mean? Your job is to just continue to be a daughter and have your relationship with your mom. But only way you can do that in a healthy way for you is by letting people help you. So I hope that you letting people help. I really do. And I'm gonna be praying for you because that is something that is hard, man. That's hard to deal with, especially when it's your mom or family member, you know. Let's see. We should only attend biblical sound church according to the word of God only and practice living in that word, fruits of his spirit. Galatians chapter 5. Yeah. And speaking of that, y'all, I don't stand by everything that no problem, sis. I love you. Mwah. You see, I'm still on here. I was supposed to been off. But I'm just trying to catch up with the chat so I can talk to y'all because I really do feel like we are building a relationship, y'all. For the people who really want to be in this and really want to do this, I see y'all, man. Holy Ghost girl see y'all. Cause y'all know she the one who makes the moderators and everything like that. Like the moderator thing is completely up to her now. She's my manager and I trust her. I trust the things that she sees in the chat. I trust how she feels about things. And she has full control when it comes to the moderator. And I think that she kind of want to do a little uh refresher. So I'm completely letting her do that. And the people who really want to get involved and really want to do this thing for real as a team, as a family, united, we see y'all and we want y'all to continue to make yourself known, continue to chat, continue to, you know, come holler at us every now and then. Continue to build that relationship with us. We love y'all so much. I love you, sis. I'm about to go ahead and go handle my business, baby. I love you too. Mwah. We love you, becoming family. Good night. Rest in peace to Ronnie. Okay? Rest in peace to Ronnie. We're going deep into the mind of a maniac. We will not stop, y'all. We will not stop. Blueface, get serious about your truth. Get serious about telling people the truth, Blue. Because they not believing you, bruh. You gotta get serious on them. Love y'all.